Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. I have that same sense of dread that I had in the previous video. It's oozing over into this video. Don't know what it is, but it's there. So you might notice that the concrete is a little bit more fleshed out. That's because I logged on. My daughter was in the same room with me and she was playing with her new cat. So I decided just to log on and see what I could see. And while I was kind of looking at things and thinking and planning, just completely by accident, I ran down here and I hooked up that concrete maker. So you just have both of them. And then for another odd, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I am getting sick. And then for another odd reason, I threw 200 concrete bales in here. Like I said, I don't know why I did it. I had it in my inventory. I was just like, I'll put it in here, and then I realized I was out of concrete. So, oh, and I also moved a bunch of iron ore to where it needs to go. Yeah, but this right here is gonna run out of its excess here in a second. So this huge, this big spurt of concrete is now over. Yeah, there it is. See, now it's gonna come out at a more steady pace. And we shouldn't have to wait anymore. Now it should just kind of come out like all together. Oh, that was the last little wait. There we go. Unless they're unless they're lined up exactly. No. Because like I said, I think that one holds 10 inside of it. So let's see. Let's watch it. Where's our first hole gonna appear? Ah, there it is. So after that, we're gonna have two back to back, and we're gonna have a big hole, and then two back to back. Yeah, that's fine. We doubled our concrete production. I just wanted to make sure that we're not falling behind on some stuff. So, like I said, that sense of dread is back tonight because I don't know. I feel like I know I'm not doing anything that I can't fix, but I feel like I'm going to break something and I'm not going to remember how to do it, and it's just going to be a big pain in the butt. But let's go ahead and we're going to rip up these lines. We'll be turning off these machines here, these foundries, and we're doing that just so we're going to do it to all the iron ones, just so that the iron ingots, that's the last one, yeah, and that's copper. So we're going to do it to all the iron ones, just so all the iron ingots will get done, because if you look here, this thing will produce 30 a minute, and then this one produces, it takes in 30 per minute and it spits out 20 per minute. So really, it's one smelter to one constructor. And here I was breaking up one smelter into two constructors, and that wasn't quite appropriate. That wasn't quite how things should go. So we're just gonna let, all these kind of get done with doing what they're doing, and then we're going to rip up the constructors, and we're going to have the constructors line up with just one. And really down here there's a lot more room than there needs to be. They're more compact down on that end, and that's going to be, you know what, how about we do that? How about, before we get too carried away, how about down here in the new area? We should have more than enough room. So, and I think with these, I'm just going to put them like end to end, right? Like it's just going to go end to end. I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy with them. There's going to be no why doesn't that line up like that one did? That one lined up like perfectly. What's the deal here? Really? Okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna line up just fine, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy as far as it's gonna be complicated. I'll try to explain it. What I really want to do is, because all of these are going to be making steel plates and then some of them will be making steel rods. What I would like to do is have that main bus come out for these, and I'd like, I mean, okay, yeah, I'd like for the main bus to come out, and I'd like for the second part of the main bus where we're taking the rods and turning them into screws, I would like for that to be off of the main bus. But there's a part of me that kind of wants to put it like directly after this, so that if this was a rod manufacturer, to put another deal here and turning it into screws. There's a part of me that would like to do that. But there's another part that would kind of like to say, you know what, we're going to standardize all of this, and we're just going to extend out this way the floor of the lab, and then all out through that way is going to be the main bus. So this would like they would come out right here on this, they would travel all the way down, is this the last one, to this one, right? And the main bus would come out here, and then the main bus would turn right, come over here, and it would go all the way back down, so that the main bus would come down and then turn and go back up. And the idea behind that is right here we would start having the secondary stuff, like the screws, right? The screws and whatnot, and then we would build the factory out this way, and then if we were making screws, then we could go over here to the main bus, we could click on a splitter, we could pull off, you know, 1, 2, 3 from the main bus, and we could have 3 screws being made, and then we'd have a secondary bus, you know, another one running screws down that way. That's kind of what I foresee happening. But I don't know if that's something that we can do or not. And that's why I'm saying I'm getting a little, excuse me, I'm getting a little sick. I'm getting super nervous, and I have this feeling of impending doom anytime I start thinking about all this and like how to do it. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks that I'm intelligent enough to figure it out and to do it, and there's another part of me that thinks I am not. I think we've all been there before. Alright. Now this is the old part of the factory here. We have so many holes. Okay, now there's 2 things I can do here. I can go ahead and just hook these up, like hook those up to power, and then this whole area here, just not worry about it for a second. Do you have anything in you? You have a couple of pieces of iron. And just not worry about it, right? So I could come up here and I could say, how many factories did I turn off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could just go turn on those 8 and have them spit out their wares, rip all of these up, and then just have them come down here with their wares and plug in to some of this stuff here. That's what I could do. I think that would save me a little bit of headache if I did it. I might do it. I'm seriously considering doing it. And then just like relaying this out just so I could have the pieces of, I could put the power poles where I want them. I can scoot these guys back up against these things a little bit closer. I guess I can go ahead and do that with this power cable. I'll just come down here. So 1 power pole, so it'll hook into from the power. That'll be 1, 2, 3, and then it'll come up here to this. That'll be 4, and then 1, 2, right? So every one of these is going to have 2. I would really like, where'd I put you? I put you on the thing in the middle. Then where'd I put you? Oh, so close to putting you in the, why don't I just do that? Put you right there in the middle. Lovely. So now everybody gets put in the middle on the black. And hopefully that'll be out of the way. Hopefully that'll be out of the way. Oh, I thought that said objective complete, but it said autosave complete. Man. Repetitive much? Oh, nice one. Okay, okay. So then, 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next one. 1. Oh, oh, oh! I've done something stupid. I don't need it for every single one. I need it for every other one. Well, good to know. Good to know. Every other one needs it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I can put these up. Here to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. One, 2, 3. I don't feel like that one went where it was supposed to go. Oh, I guess it did. It just felt odd. Felt like I had missed a connection. Now this would already be done. Nope. I guess I just pretended to do it. This one should be, nope. I don't need it though. Oh, I guess I did need that one. Rip. Yeah. It already has it. You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna break up the deal. I'm gonna put it over here because there's a part of me that thinks when I redo this front part over here, like when I redo all this, I'm gonna make it look similar to that. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do it right. I'm not gonna bother hooking up on the right yet though. Okay. And now this, see, it's like weird, like this will run over there, so I don't know if I start ripping these up. Not quite sure how that'll go. Guess we'll see. I think I was pretty repetitive in my thought process here. So sorry that I'm coughing in your ear. I don't mean to. I can't anticipate it. Like, everything feels fine and all of a sudden I just have to cough. I do apologize. These are all turned off. Yep. They have some stuff in them, but they're all turned off. Those up. Those up. That up. And then this one I think was still working. Nope. You're still working. I'll go ahead and rip that up. Rip that up. That up. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm about to have to rip up this huge concrete line too. I should go down there and turn off the concrete maker until this gets done. I wonder, I line those things up, I think. Yeah, I lined that up decent enough. I bet I can just go ahead and do what I want to do here with the constructors. I bet I can. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world because I know that those can be closer together, but they're already hooked into the ore line. Was that right? Was that hooked up correctly? There we go. They're already hooked into the ore line, so better just go ahead and do it this way. How long until you're done? You have 31. Same thing with you. You have 17 left. Go ahead and just throw those 6 in there then. And then you go to the screws. Where's the power pole? There. Okay. So now I will go ahead and hook this stuff back up. I don't need for that one, but I do need one here. Yeah, there's so much room in between these, but I guess it's okay. Is that how that worked? No, it was much farther back. I think it was just this one and that one. Something like that. All right. That went to that. To that. That went to that. You to there. And you to there. And then we would just need one here. 2 here, actually. So that one, and then there'll be one like right next to that, but that should be okay. And then 3 goes to that. That goes to that. And that goes to there. All right. And now, with every single one of those having a like 3 to 4, so maybe I could just hook that one up. No, because then they'll be hooked in together. So I'm going to need yet another power pole at the very end that hooks them one to here and then all the way down a power pole. I'll probably put that just at the very end here. So yet one more power pole. I'll start it. I'll start the deal here. Just goes all the way down until I see a power pole. And I just line it up with that one. Yep. And it goes just right beyond the, right before the black. Doesn't go on the black, just right before it. Oh, nope, those have to go all the way back more because I really don't want. I'm going to try to make the main buzz come out and turn right immediately. I don't want anything to be in the way. So let's try that one more time. But let's put these back behind the, like all the way back there. I put it in the middle on that one little open area there in the middle of that. If it doesn't line up with the other one, so be it. But we'll put that right there in the middle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. That's not part of the. I mean, that is part of my electric grid, but it's not part of what we're working on right now. So you go to that, then you go to that, you go to that, you go to that, then you go to that, you go to that, you do that, that, that. Oh my goodness gracious. What an undertaking. What an undertaking. Okay. There we go. Did I put one over here for you guys yet? I was supposed to. I just did not do it. So that. And then that to that. And then that one to that one. Okay. So now they're all ready to go. They're all ready to receive power. I am going to have to go down there and destroy one of those links so that only the first 8 go, but I'm trying to figure out which are the first 8. I'm trying to make sure I have the right first 8. This one has 187 steel rods that it's still trying to make into screws. So that's going to take a hot minute. So I guess we'll just excuse me, so sorry. Like I said, I can't anticipate it. So I guess we'll start with these 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the other ones down there we don't need to power. There's only a couple more to go, but that'll be the ones that we turn on. I guess it would not hurt to see if the power in the base can take all this, because I'm neglecting the power. I know that I am, and I know it's going to bite me in the butt here one day. Let's see. Correct, yes. Today was that day. Can I throw the breaker from here? What's so funny is that these things aren't even connected to the breaker that I threw, but oh. That one's why I turned off the things that were the problem. Some people still have power. Why are you not allowing me to throw the breaker here? Have I disconnected? Those are still running. So all that is running. Are those up there running? They're in yellow. They're in standby. Okay, so are they not connected to the power grid now? He is going to that guy. And that guy is going down there to that pump. It would seem as though he is running that pump down there. Maybe they're not connected anymore. And he's going out that way, which runs over there to that stuff. But also it runs... That runs off up the hill or something. Runs off down there. This is what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. I don't know what I did. I swore I only hooked up. I swore I came over here and I just hooked up this long line of factories just to that one right there. And then when it broke and it wasn't working anymore, I turned it off. Oh, poop. See, there is no data there. It's not hooked into anything. So it seems like some power plants aren't working. The big 4 are working. I can see them turning green. You see the green sticks down there? So the big, is that 5? The big 5 are working. Yes? That's all 5. These are yellow. God dang it. I have no idea where I went wrong. Like, I have no idea. I don't know where I went wrong. I did not think this would be a problem. I just hooked up those factories. It was too much and overloaded, so I turned it off. I should be able to turn it right back on now that I've unhooked them, but for some reason that's not true. For some reason that's not true. There's so many different electrical outs. There's so many different grids on this power plant. Perhaps maybe I make sure those two power plants empty into the same. They do. I can see it coming off now, hitting that, come over here and connecting to that. That one comes off immediately and hits this one. So those two are on the same electrical cable as that thing. So maybe I put like that there. I get rid of that. I connect that. Oopsie doodle. Yeah, I connect that to that. That goes to that down there. And then maybe it's 4 of 4. That's 3 of 4. Okay, now those are down there. Those are orange now. So everybody is orange. There we go. Okay, that's what it was. Somehow, some way, Palpatine returned. Somehow, some way, there were two different grids, and these guys were powering a section of the grid, and those guys were powering a section of the grid. But now that they're all clocked in together, like now they're all kind of forced to be buddies together. Now they can all turn on at the same time, power everything at the same time. Let's go look and see what the output is. Max production is 500, so we have 100 megawatts to play with, pretty much. We have 100 megawatts to play with. So this one uses steel plate. This one uses 4 megawatts, and that one uses 4. So that's going to be 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 48, 56. Where's the break? That's 56. That's 8 more, so 64, and then this is the last one with 8, so 72. We should have enough to run those. It should be 72 out of a possible 100. So we're getting close, super close, but that we should be able to run those. Let me go and hook them in here, by the way. There's 8. My goodness. What a headache. Those are so spread out compared to the ones down here. Okay. It's almost laughable how spread out they are, and they don't even need to be. So sorry. That'll be something I'm sure gets on my nerves enough to where I have to fix it. Okay, so plate. There's 4 plates. We'll start doing some rods here, which I'm pretty sure is dumb. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to like really pay attention. That's 3. There's 4 rods. Now please tell me we broke here. We did! Yay! We did. So I think this one right here can do something though. We'll make it steel plate. Actually, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make this one rod, and then we'll make the other one, the first one down there, we'll make it, the first steel rod down here, we'll turn it back to steel plate. That way we have all the steel plates coming out at the same one. That one's rod. This one should be plate. It is. So we're gonna turn you to plate. There we go. Cool. Now the bad thing is we need to find a way to turn to make some screws. Because this right here was rods, I guess it was. Yeah. So maybe those should have been rods up here, because it looks like rods dominate the top, and it'll be fine because everything's going to be everything's going to be a main bus anyway, and we'll just like right here it'll just be like rod, and then that's steel plate, steel plate. Okay, so we only have 2 rods, but I'm sure that one of those rods was screws, or these things turning into screws. Okay, we didn't mess with screw production at all. Yeah, well, I mean, we did, we did, and we could easily just say, you know what, you're going to feed those 2 again, and be done with it, because this one does iron ingot and that smelts. So, you know, we could just as easily do that. So we do it, but you know, screw production is important. Okie dokie. So now what are we gonna do? I feel like we risk turning them on one more time. But before that, maybe we should get the main bus in line. Oh, I also feel like we should just go ahead and tackle that huge problem there. It's going to be the power. Which means we also have to rework coal. So not only do we have to put down more power plants, but we have to figure out how to get the coal up to speed as well. Why do these things have to be so damn big? They're gigantic. I'm gonna put it right up against that one. Oh, really? 6 and 7, I think. You can like overlap it a little bit. See that? Like it overlaps there. Just do that. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. And I can make my way through there, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay. There's one. I can only make 3 more. I gotta get more rotors. And this time I'm just gonna put them right next to each other. I'm not gonna put any room. They're big enough where you can walk in between them. You don't need to put more room. Okay. This will be my last one, but I'll have to go get more stuff. Is that lined up front there? That's the only bad thing, is that you can't see. I guess you have to just get back a little bit. Did that really just snap into place 100% where it's supposed to go? I think it did. Okay, now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 and there's 4. So do you see how much extra room I put in? Like the 5th one here is literally going to go right here, and there's room. We can rip that up and we can put room. There's 6. We can have 6 on that side and 6 on this side. Maybe we should just start with 4. Oh, I think we just want to start with 4. I think I'm going to do 5. That way I only need 2 of the water purifier things to bring up the water. And then the coal shouldn't be too much of a problem. But I do need to get more rotors, because I just used my last bit. What about foundations? Do I have enough for foundations? Yep, I have enough. Of course, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go grab some more steel plates. I'm gonna build the rotors. Just go grab those right quick. Have steel plates for days, thank goodness. And then the screws are still running, doing their thing. I just need to get some more rotors. And I went the wrong way, haven't I? I believe I have. No, there's a little catwalk. I can run out there, I think. I think I'm producing rotors on the top. Am I not producing them on the top? Am I producing them on the bottom? Oh, geez. I think I'm producing them on the bottom. How embarrassing. What is this thing making? Is this more of the, oh, it is. Okay, so we only need 300. So there's 200 more. So there's 100, there's 200. Okay, do I tell this thing to stop? I guess I don't. Because I might need more of those in the future. You know what? We don't have enough. Let's go ahead and grab those 3. Now we have enough to fulfill that part of it. All right. And then I think rotors. Nope, those are those things. Where are the rotors? Oh, there they are. Grab a couple of those. And I hate that right there is not producing, because I'm sure we're going to need a million more of those. And I absolutely hate with a passion that you can't just upgrade those to industrial storage. That makes me mad. That does make me angry. Put that there, put that there. That's gonna go through there. That's not gonna look good. can you please turn? I want it to turn. Like, I don't want it to be like, I don't know why it won't turn. I guess I can just do this. So that's the in. Am I in the way? Not the problem here. So let's do that, and then let's do that. There we go. And we'll just move those over to that. Now we'll have more room. Yay! Go over here to this thing. It's really nice that those things like don't even attack you or try to kill you or anything. Like, that's just super nice. Super nice. Okay, power plants. Now that I have more road, I'm not going to do any more. I'm not going to put any more down, but it is nice to have them. Can I build the water extractors? 10, 20, yep, I can build the 2 that I need. And then the pipes. That's copper. Copper. Should be okay. I'm right here at it. Might as well just go ahead and grab one more roll of copper sheet. Pretty sure I'll be okay. I don't need it, but it'll be good because it'll make that copper sheet factory turn back on. And I guess I really could do the same thing over here. I could just go up to logistics and do one of these, and there we go. So then that whole line will turn back on and start working again. Perfect. It's kind of weird not to see any rods coming off that belt, even like rods were such a huge powerhouse for a long time. I think I have tons of rods too. I'm gonna do that. Let's bring back the good old days when we weren't ripping off the factory and redoing crazy crap. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why didn't you just do the power first and then do all that? Because I had that in my head. And if you know me, I gotta do things and get it out of my head, or I'm gonna forget and it won't be as good later. Okay, now how did I do that water thing? How did I do it? You go up to something that's submerged like that. You make one that's like that. And then you put a foundation halfway down, right? Oh, it only goes all the way down or on the top. So it can't be one of those. It's got to be a 2-meter one. Then you do the bottom. And once you do the bottom, one time you got it. Was that you? Was that the bottom? Oh, that's the top. Come on. Oop, oop. Right there it was for just a second. Ah. Perfect. Okay. And around. Stuff it right there. And then I want that to be under the water first. So it needs to keep coming this way. Yep. It needs to keep coming this way. And I think it's just one deep. Ah, no. Poop. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's just go check over here. I think it's one deep. Yeah, it is. It's one deep. Oh, this actually has a little place to bring that stuff in, and then it goes into the water. Or I can fix that. I can fix that. That's not gonna be a problem. I know how to fix that. Poop. It's a platformer sometimes, you know. Look at that huge space I put in. What an idiot. Okay. Alright. So how to fix that? We're just gonna do this, right? And then we'll do that so that we can build that out there like that. And then this really technically only needs to go to right there, because when we bring the coal down, the coal is just going to stop right there anyway. So I'll bring this down one or two more though. There we go. Okay. Now let's get back up there, and let's. I'm gonna need a ramp. Just bite the bullet and make one. Okay. And now let's go ahead and get the water extractor in. So let's go all the way down here to this one. Excuse me, I'm so sorry again. Okay. And put it right there at the end, facing inward. I'm sure that's how we want to do it. We want to be facing it inward. We do another one, facing it inward too, 90 degrees. Just like that. That should be enough room to do what we need to do. You're gonna drop. And I hope those are lined up like perfect with each other. They are not. This one is. Yep. And we don't get all the parts back when we do that. I know we don't. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this one more time, and then I'm gonna. Oh! Thank God it gives you like the green arrow again. I didn't even notice that the first time I did it. It gives you the green line. Okay, perfect. Green line, please. Where did you go? Ooh. All right, hopefully that'll be enough room. Yeah, that'll be enough. That'll be enough. I think we're good on that one. And then on the other side, again, let me just go ahead and give myself a ramp up. Okay. Let me turn on my flashlight. This one go looks, yeah, I think the first thing it does is turn away, and it goes away from the deal. It goes away from the power plant. And then it circles back around. Yeah, it goes away from it and then circles back. Okay. So that's good. So it'll connect there, turns away, and comes like to here, I guess. I guess I'll put one of these right there. So then it'll connect, turn around, it'll go to here, and then comes... No. This one runs in front. So that has to go. So my ramp back there. So then it comes around and it goes in here, and it goes down that way. And then... No. The coal comes down that way. Okay, so it just goes right in front of itself. I see. It just turns and goes right in front of itself. It goes all the way down and stops. All right. Do I want to extend this? I think I'm going to have to. Excuse me. Just all the way around. Just so I can build the pipes on it. Okay. And then the pipe goes from there into there. Then there's a cross pipe. Comes out. Comes and connects here. But it goes up one level. Actually, nope, stop. It'll come to there. Then it goes up one level. Perfect. And then it comes this way. Up one level. Oof, comes all the way down here. Stops. Up one level. Make that turn for me, please. And then up one level. Oh, I probably did that a little bit too early. It probably should be there, and then it should make the turn. and comes down this way in front of all of the deals, stopping right there in front of that one. Okay. And then there's the inlet pipe. Yeah, put one of those on it. Oh, it points to it. Please tell me it points to it, really? I can't really tell. It points to something over there. I hope it's the input on that. I mean, that'd be pretty sweet if it just... That looks pretty much straight. That looks good. All right. Happy with that. Now can you do the same thing here? Am I going to get a nice? And then this one. Nice. Right there. Perfect. And then the last one. Nice. That hooks into there. That hooks into there. That hooks into there. A lot easier than I thought. And we'll have to put the pumps in. I think it goes without saying that we'll put a pump right there, and then we'll probably put a pump right here. We'll have to see though. Well, you know what? Definitely going to put I'm just going to put a pump right there. I guess that kind of goes without saying. I wonder if that indicates the speed. Like I wonder if it says like, hey, if you put it here, like it's going to pump. You see how it's kind of like doo-doo, 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 right? So if you put a pump in, right? I wonder if it... You see how maybe it goes a little bit fast? No, it's the same. I'll put 2 pumps in. We'll just see how that goes. And then the coal is going to have to be split. I'd have a splitter here. Yeah, I think this coal will be able to... I hope that's enough coal to run both of these sticks. So, not a merger, a splitter. So it's going to come in that way. And it's going to split. I don't have a mark. Part 2 conveyor. I did that wrong. Again, I'm so sorry for coughing into your ear. Not what I ever intend to do. Not at all. I can't anticipate it. Go that way. Perfect. That comes down here. And it would be neat. Well, not even neat, like it's going to have to. Oh, no. I was going to say it'd be neat if I could turn it, or if I could drop it down a layer, and it's not even like neat. Like it just has to be done. Like it has to go down a layer. Because... it has to go down a layer because those pipes are in the way. So, can you tell me when I line up with that thing, please? No, you can't. I can do it like this, though, I bet. That's the out, though. Man. I really don't like doing that. But maybe it'll work. Maybe the game is smart enough. So it kind of drops down like that. And then I'm gonna go all the way down here to this one. Bring it just a little bit beyond it. Like that. Then a conveyor belt. Nope, it can't conveyor belt. It's gonna have to have a block first, a splitter. So goes that way and then hooks into that one. Goes that way and then hooks into that one. That way, then hooks into that one. And goes that way and then hooks into that one. And then we'll do a conveyor belt up to that way, Holy smokes, what? I have more splitters than I need to have splitters. That was weird. And to that way. Yep, goes directly in. Oh, goes directly in, so that one's good. That one didn't give me the high sign, so I'm not quite sure how I feel about that one. But I didn't get one for this. I didn't get one for this. Like, see how that one's pointing directly toward it? So, like, that one I know. Well, there's a lot happening here. I just need to plug that in, but I don't know if I can do it here. Okay, that maybe. But that one's like going through it. That looks bad. Oh, because that one's not lined up with it. That's why. I think we were getting the deal for something else. I don't know what it was. We were getting the lineup for something else, but it was not what we were really looking for. Okay, this one without a hitch on that one, then without a hitch on that one. Okay, so there we go. There we go. So those things don't turn on, do they? Oh, no, they wouldn't turn on because they don't have water yet. Ooh. Da, 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 da. So, let's see if we can figure this out. What is that one really cool deal right there? Okay, let's have that hook into, so this right here, that one right there is going to run all the water and the water pumps. Not all the water pumps, because we have 4. So that one, and the primary water pump. I see it all the way over here. Can I grab it though? Yes. Okay. And then we'll have another one here. Okay, that looks like crap. Okay. I'll have 3, so you go into that. You go into that. And I suppose that backup, that tertiary water pump. No, I'll do it in front of this one. So let's do 4. Do that here. The backup water pump. Generators 1 and 2. Go into that one. And then we'll have one more here. You will plug into that. Generator number 4 will plug into that, and then you will plug into that one, and then you will plug in to that one. There we go. So that's all that wired up. Excuse me. Excuse me. How are you doing on coal? You have 87. I don't feel like that's quite as many as you had. Like that you're normally used to having. Yeah, that's an empty belt. So yeah. I don't know if making this a level 3 would help. Because like I said, a level 2, which is what this is, a level 2 can carry the workload of 2 level 1s. Hang on, I can't get up that way. I haven't even played Halo in forever. I don't know why I'm singing that. Okay, but you get an influx from that one, and you have half of that one. Well, mean, technically, we can turn off the coal going to those other two if we're going to get 4. You know what I'm saying? So this coal here can be taken off, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check right quick and see where it's going. Yeah. So that coal, that mainly, yes. So, if I ripped up that, it would work. Let's do that. We're gonna make these 4 new deals work. We're gonna have to, because we're on a timer now. Gonna rip up all this. Give me all that coal. I kind of want the coal, right? I kind of want it. And if they're not getting coal, they don't need water either. Still producing with what they have left. So now let's go and turn and click those into the system right quick. So how are we gonna do that? There's one over there. Can I reach it? Yep, there we go. So there we go. Those water wheels are on. They're pumping water. We'll know that water is getting there when we see that thing open. Don't see that happening yet though. Okay, I see them pumping. They're green. I see that one over there is opened all the way up. See, that one's throbbing. That one's pumping. Okay, I see a little bit happening right here. Okay, I feel like it's getting all the way up. Like it's expanding all the way up, which I think to me shows that the pipe diameter of water is full. Okay. And then that one should be, now that that one is full, this one should be starting getting the excess from it and expanding all the way up. It looks like it is. Okay, so they should be getting, so those two have turned on. They are burning coal with their water. Not quite sure what's happening to generators 1 and 2. Quite sure what's happening to generators 1 and 2. No water in generator 2. No water in generator 2. No water in generator 2. Interesting. Water in generator 1. Sans water as well there. Interesting. Interesting. Why is that? There's water coming in here. Are we not producing enough water? I don't know if we're producing enough to push the, oh, one is now working. One is now working. Okay, 2 is now working. So I guess what had happened was that the water was being pumped out through here, and the water went down and filled up that one, and when that one was completely full, it filled up 3, and then when 3 was completely full, for some reason it splashed over into 1 and filled up 1, and then once 1 got full, it's now making its way into generator 2, but generator 2 just not getting a constant flow of water. So I think we're gonna need one more one of these things. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't so easy. I was so worried about building these things, but you know, it shows how they're lined up. I want to turn it, face it away. Let's overlap. There was a blue for just a second. There was a blue for just a second. There we go. And then, thank goodness, I think one of these has one more to it. That's 4, that's 3. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And then let's go ahead and build my foundation some more before I fall in the water. Do that. And then you pipe come out straight. And the pipe come out straight, please. Go up one. Let's turn down here. Let's go up one. Then if you wouldn't mind, turn into that. That one's now pumping water out. Yeah, there's tons of water going through there. Tons of water going through there. That's full. That's full, yeah. So we should now have, yeah, perfect. All those are now turning and burning. Oh, my goodness. We've been at this for an hour. Well, it's done now. It is done now. Go over here to this. I almost ripped those up, and those are, we're using those. And go ahead and just take all this down. It's gonna be so nice. This was our first extractor here. Our first coal power plants have now been relocated to a little bit more optimal area in the base. We don't have this spaghetti stuff running around it anymore. It's just not kind of like haphazardly thrown in there, like there's a specific place for electricity generation. It feels so nice. What happens to water that's inside that? It'd be pretty if it just like fell into the ground and splashed everywhere. Take that up, take that up, that, and that. Ooh, so much room for activities. Look at that. And then that looks really nice having that. Ooh, someone's red. I'm gonna die. Dang it. Oh, nut. Okay, so who was red? You were red. No fuel. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, by the way, we really need to build the batteries. I have enough to build one battery. The power storage, because I'm sure, ooh, almost right outside the base. I am sure 100% that we are generating an excess of power. I'm gonna put, so sorry, put that right there. Who is a 3 of 4? I saw a 3 of 4. There we go. Has a gigantic blinker on it, like you are now charging the battery. Lovely. Coal. I think I'm gonna rip up that, and I'm gonna just stop all coal from coming into the base from that leg, so that it's not halving that leg. There we go. So now it's not going to half that leg anymore. I think that the coal we're bringing in from the mountain over there, I think that's going to be more than enough to run whatever it is we're doing. So, oh, I guess I should let that run through. Yeah, I guess I'll let that run through. I guess I should have ripped it up all the way back at the source, just so I wouldn't have 500 million coals in my pocket. That probably would have been a better idea. Oh, what's done is done. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have 500 of the smart adapters ready for phase 2. So that's pretty good. So now we just have a steady stream of rock coming in, and that's a level 1. That's a full 100% level 1 mine coming in. And I think this is 100% level 2 as well. I think we have 2 of our 4 coal mines specifically going toward power production. Pretty sure we do. But anyway, That's a level 1, that's a level 1, and that's a level 2, I'm sure. And the level 2 can do that. It can handle the workload from 2 level 1s. You're full. God, you are full. And you put another one of those things. An industrial one this time. There you go. Transfer all that over. You're not full, are you? No, thank goodness. Neither are you. Look at that. How pathetic. 250 after all this time. Oh, I think it's not. No, it is getting the steel. It's the concrete. The concrete slowing us down. Not yet. I mean, there's gonna be a day when we build those, but not yet. So yeah, I think we're good. I think it's just gonna take it a second. And if we need to, we can turn that to a level 3. But I don't think it's gonna help too terribly much. I think what's gonna really help is when that other, like this right here, is our last gap, is our last hole. Like that's our last gap. That's our last gap. That's our last one. That's our last one. That's our last one. That's our last one. Where's the? It needs to be completely 100% full, like going in like this. There we go. 100% full, 100% full. So that's our last. That was like those are our last gaps. Now we're going to get 100% of the coal coming in. Right. Okay. Done. Lovely. Now let's go look and see what our power looks like. Come here, power pole. So we are producing a max of 525. Interesting. What is that? It's going to take. That's how much time it's going to take to charge it. Oh, there's 675. Okay, so we're producing in spurts. Consuming. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that whole branch on again. I think we'll be able to. Oh, some of them are off. Let me go down there and give them coal right quick. Poop. I have a lot of coal in my pocket, so I'm gonna go manually throw coal in to some of these that are not working anymore. Go. So you're going. Everybody's now going. I wonder if we should up it to be a level 3 belt. Need to though. We should be good now. Should be good. That gets here. There's only one left. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna go hook that up. I just gotta keep my eye on it, make sure they all the stacks are burning. I mean, because if the same pole up there was powering those two, then it should be good down here. I can't really tell. It looks like the one in the middle is not working. Looks like that one's not working, but I can't tell. Base. Maybe it is. I'm gonna go hook it up. I'm just gonna go hook it up and see what. I mean, we're already at an hour here. I gotta move on with my life. So let's pull out the cable. And let's try this one more time. Alright. Smelters are smelting, making iron. Those things are now making plates and rods and all that jazz. Perfect. Now we just have to get the plates and rods back to where they originally were over here. Whew. You're making plates. It'd be nice if you could put signs up so I know where things are at. And it really kind of sucks because this is the stinking. These are the rod ones. So I guess I should have started with rods right here. But I am going to do the throughput, or I'm going to do the main bus. So it's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to be a big deal. So what is it going to look like? Everyone coming out is going to be a merge block. So it'll be merge block, merge block, merge block. All of them pointing down that way. Yeah. This is going to be how I'm going to do the main bus. And I'm sure it's wrong, but it's going to do for right now. Because we need, like I said, we got things to do. for the merge block. I want it to in and go that way. In and go that way. Dang this thing. That's going to be annoying having to do this. Okay. That's an out. That's an in, and it goes this way, right? I hope that's right. So in and it goes that way. In and it goes that way. How many have I done? That's 4. Are you the first? Nope, you're still plates. Okay. Now are you the first? Nope, still plates. Okie dokie. You have got to be the first. Rod. No, you're still steel plates. Okay, cool. So I did it backwards. All the rods are down there. So you are the last rod. You are the first steel plate. Yes. Okay, perfect. So at this point, this would come out just a little bit. Or no, you know, at this point we would do a stackable deal here so that you would come out and that you would go up to that. You go out 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 to that. And those are done. Then you out to in. Out to in. Out to in. Okay. And that's going to collect all of the iron rods and move them down this way. Okay. Now these are the plates. Right? So there's 5 plates. So this is a merger. Merger. Merge. Okay. Merger. There. That to there. That to there. That to there. That to there. That into there. That into there. Okay. Into there. That into there. And then stackable in the middle. Stackable in the middle. Stackable in the middle. Stackable in the middle. Finally, just maybe one more. Right there at the end. Hook all those up. So that to there, that to there, that to there, to there. Come on, to there, and that into there. Okie dokie. And then it's going to go out just like one more step. You're going to go up for me. Thanks. And then we'll have a splitter. Man, if that's lining up with that, that'd be so cool. There you go. And then this one again is going to be a splitter. Going off into that. Those two I think were rods. And then this one is steel plate. And look, I mean, we haven't even gone through all the steel plate. But at least the rods are back. And then of course, it'll need to be, you know, a 3 I mean, it'll just need to be like just zooming down the lane here, or that stuff will just get backed up and some of them will never ever work. Okay. Right, so it's just going to zoom down the line there. A bit zooming, and then it'll come down here and it'll get off the line. Probably, did I go all the way down to level 3? I don't think I did the in-between one. I did not. So make that level 3. And then make those at least level 2. Just so it gets off quicker, gets off the belt faster. Yeah, okay. There we go. And there we go. So now we've restored rod production. We have the main bus. We're only at half capacity. It looks good though. Looks good though. And we've updated the... Man, what an episode. And we've updated the power. And if we wanted to here, I mean, look how many we had for... That's just gluttonous, having 4 outs for steel plate. What was I thinking? Let's go ahead and finish off the deal though. So that one's gonna go like that, in and out. This one, is that you? I hate that we're gonna be, ooh, maybe not. I should say I hate that we're gonna be clipping something, but we actually didn't. We ended up not doing it. And then this one here, not clipping either. Perfect. That goes into that. That into that. That into that. That into that. And then of course that'll need to be not a Mark III lift. That'll need to be a Mark III belt going down to the end. Or like I said before, like we'll spend ages trying to get things done. I just want to make sure that's I don't know why it's telling me like, hey, I'm just trying to upgrade the belt. That's all I'm trying to do. There we go. So that's upgraded to 3. Oh, was it doing that thing where it didn't really make that a split, even though it said it would? Same thing with this one. And same thing with this one. I hate when it does that. When it's like, oh yeah, man, I completely understand. You want a splitter, and you're like, yes, thank you. And it just doesn't do its job. Try again. There we go. And then when I get this done, I'm calling it a night. Thank you for watching the entire video. I know that this was not the most action-packed episode. We didn't go on any adventures, but I think we got a lot done here as far as like bringing the base up to like modernizing it just a little bit. And I know that my main bus is not quite the type of main bus you were probably expecting to see, but this is kind of how I did it. Man, if we could just make that come off, that'd be so great. I don't know how else to do it. Like, Does it not like being so close to the other one? Does it not like being so close to the merger one? You know what I mean? Like, does it not like being so close to the merger one? I guess this one can be just a little bitty. Oh, maybe we can get away with it with just barely doing it. Ah, look at that. Perfect. All right. Excuse me again. There we go. We started off the episode with all this. I mean, we pretty much are exactly right back to where we started at the beginning of the episode, but now things are, like I said, a little bit more modernized. This is kind of how big bases work with their main bus. As you can see, we're already kind of falling behind in rod production, but when we get the other half, because this is only at half production, right? So when we get the other half going, we'll ramp up and we'll be good. And I mean, we really could turn some of those iron plates into rods if we don't need that many. Oh, and then down here, oh my goodness, that's right, we stopped. Did you finally get done run out of iron rods? It did get done running out of iron rods, but oh, this one doesn't. I'll put 200 in here. You can start making some more screws. Is it still? Oh, they have 500. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I'll let that run. We got to rip these up, and then we have to get this guy set up producing rods, and then we'll have to run that. Oh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Like, there'll be one last guy here producing rods. He'll feed into the top part there, and then we'll have those two taking rods off. Yeah, it should be fine. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. I think I'm getting a lot better at this game. I think I'm kind of really learning how, like, the ins and outs of the game. I'm a lot more proficient at building things that before I thought would be very scary. Ooh, I see yellow. I see yellow. Oh, we have our first bar. Yep, I see yellow. I see running out of coal at the end here. I'm probably gonna have to upgrade that to a level 3 just to get down here faster. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just oh man, can you imagine upgrading that entire length of coal? Like that entire thing, like at least upgrading it. I could probably get it upgraded to a level 2. I probably have enough hard or reinforced plate to upgrade it to a level 2. So then it would be a level 2 and a level 1, which would justify making that a level 3. Because a level 2 and a level 1 feeding into a merger can be made into a level 3, right? So if I go all the way back, probably the cheaper would be to go to this one and like make that a level 2 all the way back, and then this would be a 1 and a 2. Actually, I think this is already a level 2. Yeah, I think it is already a level 2. Yeah, okay, so that is a level 2. So this one is a level, is it a level 1 or 2? It's a level 1. Okay, well, guess what? If that's a level 2 and that's a level 1, this needs to be a level what? Needs to be a level 3. Makes my job a little easier. And then after I do this, I'm going to quit. I promise. I need to go to sleep. Don't need to be up this late. I just can't stop. You know, you get an idea in your head. And you're just like, gotta make sure the idea works. Gotta make sure everything looks good. Okay. And then here, I don't think I'm going to need to worry about making it a level 3 anymore. Just because, yeah, see that? Like, it's there's so much now that's being sent to different areas that it's not going to back up. Okay, it immediately backed up when I said that. So are you a Mark II conveyor belt? I feel like you are. Are you a Mark II? You are. You're a Mark II lift. My goodness. Are you a Mark II? Or not? So you are probably where it's slowing things down. The lift is doing its job. And are you a Mark II lift? You are not a Mark II. I can't believe I made you a Mark II lift right off the bat. It's amazing. Good job, brain. And then that, come on, make that at least a Mark II conveyor belt. It's a platformer. Okay, there we go. So there we go. That looks like an increase in coal input, right? All the way here at the very back, or there at the very bottom. Pretty good chunk of coal going in. Over here at these, let's see about the coal speed coming in. Are those level 2? Those are. The coal input over here doesn't seem to be as good. Don't know what I want to do about that. Oh, look at that. It's not as continuous as it was before. Interesting. I would have thought that being a level 2 and that one being a level 2, that this level 3 would be able to handle it, but it doesn't. I wonder if I need to go upgrade the output of the coal. You know what I mean? Like if I go to the coal miner and I upgrade the output, I wonder if that would help make it to a Mark II coal producer. And then I would have to upgrade it to a Mark III. Yeah, look how slow that is. Am I sure that's Mark II? That's not a Mark II. That's not Mark II, that's Mark I. Yep, that's the problem. We're gonna have to go upgrade some lines. Alright, next video, we're gonna go to where this ends. We're gonna upgrade that. We're gonna upgrade that coal producer to a Mark II coal producer, and then we're gonna upgrade the line from a level 1 to level 2. Yep, from a level 1 to level 2. It's time. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you like the new layout of the base. I hope you're just as excited about it as I'm about producing it. And yeah, what are we doing with this? Oh yeah, that's right. We're building the reinforced things. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, folks. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.